Hello students, we'll be continuing with the chapter operators. In this we'll be discussing about relational operators. Relational operators that is used to find the relation among the operands. As I told that operands can be variable and it can be constant also, and with the help of operators we have to show the relation. So some of the relational operators are less than equal to, then other operator is greater than, then greater than equal to, then one is double equal to. Why I am using double equal to? Because single equal to is used as an assignment operator. When you are defining or assigning some value, then you have to use single equal to. So that is why double equal to. And the last part is not equal to. You have to check. So how it works? Like you have to apply any condition A less than B, and it checks whether this statement is correct or false. Like I am taking some input like A is equal to 5 and B is equal to 10. So what will be the output or the return value will be in boolean, and the return value will be true. Now according to this, if I am taking A is equal to 15 and B is equal to 10. So if I am comparing like this, A less than equal to B. So you can check 15 is not less than equal to B. So this will be false, and false will be in small letters, as the boolean keyword is having two values and these two values will be in small letter. Now greater than. So it is checking. You are assigning what you have done, assigned 15 to A. Now with respect to greater, A greater than B. Now you have to check here that A is 15. Again I am taking A 15 and B is equal to 10. So what I am assuming any arbitrary value. So you can see 15 is greater than 10. So it will be returning true. And similarly you can check for greater than equal to also. Same value I am taking, A greater than equal to B. So from here A is 15 and B is equal to 10. So it will be returning true, because 15 is greater than 10 and it is not equal to 10, but it is greater than 15. That is why one of the condition is true, means it will be true. 15 is greater than 10. Now if I am checking for A double equal to B, as I told, if I will be writing A is equal to B, means B value will be assigned to A. Equal to is used as an assignment operator and double equal to is used as an comparison operator. So from here, as I am having the value of A as 15 and B value as 10. So you can see here that A and B are not equal, means I can say that it is false. So this condition will be violated here, because A value is 15 and B value is 10. Now the last part, not equal to. Not sign is given by exclamation sign. Not equal to means it will be checking that whether the value of A is not equal to B or not. So A value is 15. 15 is not equal to B and B value is 10. So it will be returning true. So this is with respect to the relational operator. These all are we have discussed is relational operator. Now the other operator, that is about the logical operator. Logical operator. Here also I will be first introducing that three logical operators are there. First is a not, then the other is and or first, and then and. So three logical operators are there. So with respect to this, I am first explaining not. Not of A means if you are having A value as 0 and then A value as 1, then not of A means 0 will be converted to 1 and 1 will be converted to 0. So not of A means the output will be reversed with respect to the input. If I am giving 0 as input, not of A means it will be turning out to be 1. Not of 1 means it will be 0. You can give any example. Means if I am writing A is equal to 5 and B is equal to 2. So I can say that not of A less than B. A less than B is 5 is less than 2. This is false, and not of false means this is true. Not of A less than B. I can say that this in place of 5 A we can write 5, and in place of B we can write 2. 5 is not less than 2 means false will be declared as an output, and not of false means it will be returning true, because I have written the correct statement, not of A less than B, according to which it will be generating the output. So this is with respect to the not part. Now I will be discussing about the second part, that is OR part. OR means you can think it like an optional. Okay, so the next is OR. Here I have written two operands A and B, A or B. Or I told that is known as optional. Means any of the condition is true. A is false, both are false means it will be false. Any of the condition is true means any of the input is true means the output will be true. Let's see here, the A is true, B is false, but the output here will be true. Here A is false and B is true. Here also the output we are getting is true. Here both are true means true, definitely it will be true. So you can see here that any of the condition is true means that you can think it like an optional. Means in the examination if I am saying if you are bringing you have to write with a black pen or blue pen, so that is optional, that if you are writing with black pen then also you are allowed, if you are writing with blue pen then also you are allowed, or if you are using both black and blue then also you are allowed. But if you are not using any of this pen then you are not allowed. So same thing here, means not using both the pen means false means you are not allowed. Otherwise any of the condition is true then you are allowed to write the examination. So I have given some example like 5 is less than 2, this is false. 10 is less than 3, this is also false. Means the output of this expression will be false. This part is false, this part you can think like A, this part you can think like B, and B, in between them I have written the sign of OR operator. So this is false and this is false, so the output will be false. Here 5 is greater than 2 means this is true. 10 less than 3, this is false. But here you can see this condition is true, because of this the whole output will be true. Are you getting my point? So this is that any of the condition is true, and when you are seeing that first condition is true in case of OR, you have to not see anything after the first condition. After seeing the first condition you can only also predict that the output will be true. After seeing that if the first condition is true then the result will be true, so no need to check further. So here 5 less than 2, this is false, then you have to check 10 greater than 3, this is true, and any of the condition, this condition is true. Among these two, this condition is true, 10 greater than 3. If this condition is false, 5 less than 2, but this condition is true, as I told that one condition is false and other is true means the output will be true. So this is false but this is true, and because of this the entire expression will be true. Here 5 greater than 2, this is true, 10 greater than 3, this is also true, and both are true means definitely it will be true. So this you can think like OR is an optional part. Now about the AND operator, and you can think like must condition. If I am saying you have to bring I card as and admit card for writing examination, I card and admit card means if you are leaving any of the thing then you will not allowed to write the examination. So similarly you can think like A and B, if both the condition is false means both the condition will be true then it will be true, otherwise it will be false. Any of the condition is false. If you are not failing to bring ID card, then you will be not allowed to write examination. If you are failing to bring admit card, then you will be not allowed. And if you are not bringing any of the two mentioned thing, so you will be not allowed to write examination. So you can see like false means definitely it will be false. 5 less than 2, this is false. 10 less than 3, this is also false. So the output will be false here. Now 5 less than 2, second part, this is false. So no need to check further, because first part is false means that is, as I told, that must condition, and is known as must condition. Both the statements should be true, or the both the operators, the result from both the operands should be same or true. So this is false, no need to check further. Directly you can write, if this is false, first part is false, directly write false. If first part is true, then 5 greater than 2. Then you have to go and check for the second part, 10 less than 3. But this is false. And as I told that both the expressions should be true. This is true, but this is false. And because of this true and false, the output will be false. Now you see last condition, 5 greater than 2, this is true. And 10 greater than 3, this is also true. And because of this both are true means the output will be true. So this is with respect to the AND part. Now I will be discussing some questions. Okay. So I am going to discuss two questions. Here you can see that y is equal to 14 and z is equal to plus y into star y plus 5. We have to calculate the value of z. So from here plus y is written before the y. So you have to just increment the value, and plus means it will become 15 and star y plus it is written after the variable. So the value 15 will remain because the value of y has been updated. So it will remain 15 plus 5. Now as you know the BODMAS rule, bracket will be evaluated first. 15 plus 5 is 20. So 15 star 20. Now 20 into 15 is 300. So you will be getting the value of y as 300. Now another question in this you can see here that a minus equal to, I am not using this operator now. First you write a minus equal to plus a. So 8 will be automatically incremented by 1 because it is prefix. So 8 will become 9, and after that it will remain 9 only until and unless the other operator comes. So this will remain 9 because a plus. After this when you see any a variable, then the value will become 10, but here you have to take 9 only. Now this is 4 because why this is postfix operator, so the value has been updated here as 9. Now in the next anywhere the value will be 9 until and unless operators, prefix or postfix operator is present. So postfix operator is present, but here the value will remain 9, and after that anywhere in the program if you are using it, so it will be now after that it will be changed to 10. So here you will be getting 9 plus 9 is 18 plus 4 is 22. So a minus equal to 22. Now you can write this as a minus, as I told that equal to sign will be moved here, and a minus 22. And as you know the value of a is original value, that is 8 minus 22. So 8 minus 22 is minus 14. So a value we have got as minus 14. So this is the end of this chapter. So if you are having any doubt, then you can ask us in our WhatsApp group. Okay, thank you.